What is going on? Welcome back to the channel. So in this video we're doing the Volvo C30 Polestar, which is in the Spring Festival playlist for this week. I know I'm a bit late to this because it swaps over in about 2 days, but we're there in the end. I'm slowly getting back into the game. So starting off with upgrades on the car, we're going to just go straight into seeing what the conversions are. So for the engine swap, it looks like they only have the 1.6 inline 4, so I'm going to keep the standard one. And then for the drivetrain, we have all-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive. I'm just going to leave it front-wheel drive. For the body kit, we just have the typical Forza one, so the Forza front lip and then the Forza spoiler. Again, I'm keeping it standard. For the wheels, I'm going to go with Team Dynamics, I think, for this. So that's in the first option. We just got to scroll up to try and find them. So they should be around here somewhere. Okay, so there they are. That's the Team Dynamics on. For the tyre size, I'm going to go with 18s, I think, because I think the 19s might just look a bit too big for it. Then for the tyre width, I'm going with the max that you can for the front and rear. For the tyre compound, we're going with a slick race tyre compound. And then for the actual track width, front and rear, again, I'm going max. Then moving on to the drivetrain, clutch, again, race clutch. Transmission, the race transmission. I'm not a fan of changing how many gears the car has, hence just going with the standard one. Prop shaft and diff, again, race. And then moving on to the suspension and everything, brakes, we put the max on. Suspension, put on the race suspension rather than the drifting one or anything like that. Anti-roll bars, front and rear, we do both onto the max. Weight reduction on max, but the roll cage I only put on the second one here. I don't really like the full cage. And then onto the engine, and then pretty much everything we just upgrade to the racing one. But for the turbo, I don't bother putting the anti-lag turbo on it just because I'm not a fan of it. So we put on the original one because the pop and bangs on the anti-lag one get a bit annoying, to be fair. Okay, so the car went from 247 horsepower to 600, and the weight's gone from 1,456 kilo to just shy of 1,200 kilo, and all that for just 75 grand. Okay, now that's done, we can just paint the car. So see what factory colours it has. Okay, it looks like we can only have the blue, we can't change it. So I'll just paint the wheels black. I don't like using the full black because you almost lose the shape of the wheel, so I just go one to the left, and then, like I say, it just brings the contours of the wheel out a little bit. So now that's done, we can take it for a drive and see what it drives like. Let's go. Okay, so taking the car out for a drive, I'm not really sure where I am. Oh, actually I do know where we are. So just on this drag strip, we're going to go straight up here and then head towards the motorway. So, I mean, driving the car so far, it seems to spin it up quite a bit, but like I say, it is still front wheel drive. So, like I say, we'll take it to the motorway and see how fast this car actually goes. It's struggling a little bit, but we are getting up there slowly, so I'm not sure if we can get 210 mile an hour out of it, but I'm going to try. Or not, because the game's just crashed. Okay, so we're back after that crash. I'm not really sure why it did that, to be fair, but on the map, as you can see, we're down the bottom end, so we can retry this top speed run. Let's get into it. So, yeah, first, second, third, spinning like mad. I changed gear to fourth, and it starts to hook up, to be fair, then. But like I say, to be fair, it doesn't seem like a slow car. I've not played the game in ages, so I'm not really sure what's fast and what isn't, but I'm quite surprised by this. Like, it doesn't seem as slow as I was expecting it to. So like I say, we're just climbing, trying to get to that 210 mile an hour. I do think the car's got it in it, because we did get very close last time before the game crashed. I mean, we're slowly getting there now. Okay, so it has hit 210 now. To be fair, we might even get to 220. Let's see. We've got a bit downhill now, which might help us just hit that sweet 220 mile an hour. But yeah, it's slowly trying to get up there. It's just taking its time, bless it. I thought the game was going to crash again then, to be fair, but I think we just had a little spike. The speed's going down, so it's not looking good, but I do think we can do it. Okay, so there it is, and it's still going, to be fair. Like I said, it is downhill, so whether you want to count that, I'm not sure, but 224, and we're now running out of road. It's starting to come back down, so I think that is the fastest this will go. Obviously, as you've seen, I've not edited the tune or anything. That's completely standard. I'm going to call it there for this video. If you have enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and be sure to check in on any future videos or previous ones that are on the channel. See you there.